Okay, I wanted to go through a technique at ending on a blind hammer machine. So those of you that have bought a dedicated blind hammer, and many have been taught at the end of the stitch to actually get the needle at its highest position and then raise the presser foot, lower it, whatever, on the machine, and then jerk the fabric out the back. And one of the things I discovered in using that technique, I used to use it, and if you use small needles, like a size 10 needle, even the 12, over time it will slightly bend it and wear it out quicker, and it'll start skipping stitches on you. So I thought I'd fire up the camera. I'm testing some fabric here. I'm doing some drapery out of this fabric, and I need to test the stitch, so I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone and show you this technique. So I'm going to test my tension to get the best stitch possible. So I'll show you at the end here how I go about getting the thread loose, and instead of jerking it, that'll keep your needle from eventually bending. Adjust it. Trying to get the smallest bite possible. So what I do is I do quarter turns as I'm doing my test. Let me have a look real quick. And I'm not seeing anything on that, so let's try that. Make sure everything's still catching. It is. Okay, we're coming to the end. I'm going to turn the hand wheel to get the last stitch in. That will be our last stitch there. So just like before, when you use the method of jerking the fabric loose, get the needle at its highest position. The difference is you're just going to take your scissors and you're going to cut in between the two fingers. The threads looped around it, you're going to cut right there. And so I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut right in between. That releases the thread, and I can pull it out. And more importantly, at this point, you'll have a lock stitch. So if you pull on it, it doesn't pull the thread loose, and you've got just long enough tail to start your next project on. So let me look at my stitch here. That looks pretty blind. Can't see any thread. See if I see any at the beginning when I was grabbing more of the fabric. No, and looks like all those worked. Everything's staying attached, so no skip stitches all the way to the end here when I loosened it up. So I'm going to leave it at that looser setting when I do my project. Okay, anyway, I hope this helps you out. Again, before I was using the method of jerking the fabric out, and I started having a problem with some of the smaller needles. And when I talked to the manufacturer, this is Consew, they said to use this technique, and it's much more effective, and it prevents you from damaging your needles. So anyway, that's it. As usual, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to help you out. Take care.